Ramadan recipe, and as many of you requested, today's recipe is going to be on a beef lasagna. Honestly, this was my first time actually making a beef lasagna, so yeah. So I'm sorry if I look really weird right now because I didn't intend on filming and I was in a rush, so excuse my not so nice face. But anyway, yeah, I just want to say thank you for the support that you've given me through these 4 weeks of Ramadan recipes. I hope you found them helpful, and I hope you've tried some of them, and I hope you like all of them, hopefully. And yeah, I had a lot of fun making the videos, all the Ramadhan recipes videos, and I hope you have enjoyed watching my videos as well. So if you want to know how to make a beef lasagna, just keep on watching, and I'll see you in my next video, which will be coming on Friday. Again, please leave comments of like, especially makeup tutorials or something. I'll be glad to do them for you guys, just in case you're preparing yourself for Eid. So yeah, let's just get on with the recipe. Bye! So here are the ingredients that you need to make your lasagna. First, you're gonna need some mozzarella cheese, cherry tomatoes, lasagna sheets, coriander leaves, 1 white onion, whole peeled tomatoes in a can, tomato paste, rosemary leaves dried, ground oregano, your minced meat, salt and pepper to taste. So you're gonna preheat your oven to 180 degrees, and you're gonna start off with making the sauce. So to make the sauce, you're gonna cut the onion and you're just gonna dice it. Once you're done with dicing your onion, set it aside, and now we're going to move on to dice the canned tomatoes. Open the can and take out the tomatoes from the can, and you're just going to roughly chop them or dice them up. And again, once you're done with that, you're just going to set that aside. Don't throw away the juice, the tomato stuff in the can, just leave it aside as well. And now you're going to prepare your minced meat for your meat sauce. You're just going to take about roughly 250 grams of minced meat, and you're going to add some pepper and salt for flavor. Once you're done with that, you can set that aside. Now, take some coriander leaves, and you're going to chop up the coriander leaves, and I would say you need about a tablespoon of coriander leaves for this meat sauce. And you can add more or less depending whether you like the taste of coriander leaves in your meat sauce or not. Now it's time for you to start making your sauce. So first up, I'm just going to use a little bit of olive oil, and I'm going to put that into a bowl or a heat-proof bowl that I'm going to cook my sauce in. Wait for the oil to heat up, and once it has heated up, you're going to add some chopped garlic. Here I'm actually going to be using one that's already in pre-chopped, but you can chop your own garlic. Add in your white onion, and you're just going to saute it in the bowl. Excuse my arm because I was in a rush to cook this for breakfast for my family, and I didn't really take notice about my arm placement, that it's blocking the view. But anyway, now once you've sauteed the onions a little bit and it has gotten a little bit soft, now you're just gonna add in your minced meat into the bowl. Once you add in your minced meat, you're just gonna use your I don't know, your ladle, or I'm using a wooden spoon to actually kind of do that motion so that it will not stick together. It will become like minced meat in your meat sauce. Now that that's done, add in your tomatoes, the ones that you cut or chopped from the can. And this is where the tomato juice from that can comes in to play. You're just gonna add in the tomato juice from there into your meat sauce. Now just stir it up and let it be. In the meantime, you're just gonna add a little bit of tomato paste just to thicken up the mixture. So I'm actually gonna be using 1.5 tablespoons of tomato paste. And then you're just gonna mix them all together. To further thicken the meat sauce, you're just gonna add in 3 or 4 small or cherry tomatoes diced up just to give it a little bit more chunkiness into your sauce. Once you add that in, just mix it together with the rest of your meat sauce and let it boil, or rather let it simmer. Now you're gonna add in your coriander leaves into your meat sauce, and again just mix it all together. And now you're gonna add your rosemary and your oregano. And I say you can put about half a teaspoon of each. Here's an extra step that my dad always teaches me to do, or my dad taught me to do, is to sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan cheese into your meat sauce just to give it a little bit more of an aroma. And again, I'm just mixing that up all together, and then I'm going to put it on a low heat for it to simmer. Meanwhile, I'm going to shred my cheddar cheese or grate my cheddar cheese, I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, I'm going to use about half a block of these cheddar cheese. Now it's time to assemble your lasagna. You're just gonna start off with adding your meat sauce into your dish and making a thin layer across the dish or inside the dish. After layering a layer of meat sauce, don't forget to add in or sprinkle in a generous amount of mozzarella and cheddar cheese. I kind of forgot to do that, so you will see me trying to stuff a little bit of cheese in between after I've laid the lasagna sheets. Oopsie! So as you can see, I only managed to do 1 layer with my dish and the amount of meat sauce I had, but if you have more, then you can just put your cheese and then layer another layer of meat sauce. But because I don't have enough, I'm just going to finish it off and top it off with a lots and lots of cheese. So I'm just being very generous with my cheddar and my mozzarella cheese. once you're satisfied with that, just put it in the oven for about 30 to 45 minutes until the cheese bubbles or until it becomes brown like this. So that's pretty much it for today's recipe. I hope you enjoyed this series. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, or if you want to see more videos from me. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!